Most people are told that bone loss can't be reversed without medication. But one of my clients who can't even get down to the floor to exercise just improved the bone density in her spine by 9%. And the thing is, she's doing this without using any medications for bone health. Let me share her story with you and what you can learn from it. Hi, I'm Sarah and I'm a nutritional health coach and yoga teacher with additional training that's specific for osteoporosis and yoga. I'm also a BoneFit-certified fitness instructor. I'm on a mission to reduce the number of fractures that happen every year, and I am so pleased to have you join me in the journey to better bone health. So back to my client who can't get down to the floor because of issues with her knee. So how did she see improvement like this? What is her secret? She didn't do anything complicated. She actually used resistance bands and light hand weights to build strength in just a few minutes every day. She also worked on making simple adjustments to her diet to ensure that she's getting all of the nutrients that she needs for her body to build both muscle and bone. The real secret to her success is her consistency. You probably remember the old story about the tortoise and the hare. The hare sprinted ahead, certain that he would win. Well, the tortoise just kept moving forward slowly and steadily. And in the end, it was the tortoise who crossed the finish line first. When it comes to bone health, the same principle applies. My client in this situation is the tortoise. She didn't chase after quick fixes. Instead, she committed to having a steady and consistent lifestyle that includes simple resistant band workouts, using light weights, and eating a diet that's focused on bone health. Her DEXAs show that her hips stayed steady, which is also a major win in and of itself. And her spine got stronger, increasing by 9% in a period of about a year and a half. Her progress came from showing up week after week. And the thing is, if she can do it with these simple, consistent steps, you can too. So this is what a bone building lifestyle, not a sprint, not a magic pill, but the steady, faithful choices that add up over time look like. So when I say consistency is the secret to building stronger bones, it's not just a nice idea. It's actually how your bones are designed to work. So your bones aren't static like rigid concrete. They're living, dynamic tissue that change all the time. Every single day, your body is busy breaking down old bone and building new bone in a process that's called bone remodeling. In fact, you actually grow an entirely new skeleton about every 7 to 10 years, which is pretty amazing when you stop to think about it. I'm always amazed by it. This process doesn't happen all at once. It actually happens a little bit at a time, and mostly while you're getting good quality sleep at night. That means that the choices that you make today, how you move, how you eat, and how you rest, are shaping the bones that you're going to have for years from now. There's a physical therapy and medical principle that's called Wolff's Law. It says that your bones adapt to the stresses that you put on them. This means that when you challenge your bones with safe, appropriate resistance through lifting, pushing, pulling, or other weight-bearing activity, that they respond by becoming stronger. So if you don't challenge them, then they actually slowly weaken over time. So you may have heard about a study that's called the Liftmore study, which has gotten a lot of attention in the world of bone health, because it showed that heavy resistance training could improve bone density in postmenopausal women in a relatively short period of time. So this study actually saw measurable improvements over an 8-month period. That's exciting research. But here's the important thing to keep in mind. Not everyone can or should be lifting heavy barbells in a gym. I actually have another client who, while working with a personal trainer, injured herself twice while attempting to lift heavy at the gym. She came to realize that lifting heavy at the gym just wasn't a good fit for her body. The thing is not being able to lift heavy. It doesn't mean that you're being left out of the picture, and you can still make a difference for bone health. The real takeaway is actually that your bones respond to resistance, even when that resistance is small. And that resistance can be adapted to suit your body and your situation. So coming back to my client who doesn't get down to the floor, she did overhead presses while sitting in a chair, just like the Liftmore study. She practiced squats by hovering above her chair and standing back up. These are movements that are inspired by the Liftmore study, but they've been adapted in a way that's safe, and they still worked and delivered results in her body. So yes, progress with lighter or modified exercises, it can take longer than the Liftmore study, but keep in mind the tortoise and the hare. The steady, consistent approach is what wins in the long run, because what we're after isn't actually a quick fix, but it's developing a bone-building lifestyle that works for you personally and supports you for the rest of your life. So, what can you start doing today? Here are 3 simple steps to begin building your own bone-healthy lifestyle. First, start by adding 1 simple bone-building exercise to your day. That might be doing some chair squats, it might be a wall push-up, an overhead lift, or even a set of bicep curls with light hand weights. Pick something that feels safe and doable. And then, here's the thing, commit to doing it regularly. Second, add 1 bone-supportive food to your day. Maybe it's a serving of low oxalate greens like bok choy. Maybe it's a few prunes or a cup of Greek yogurt. There are a lot of options. These little choices add up to having better nutrition for your bones over time, and that's the part that matters. Third, prioritize getting good sleep. Keep in mind that most of your bone remodeling happens at night while you're resting. Giving your body the quality of sleep that it needs is a powerful way to support your bone health. If sleep is something that you struggle with, here are some suggestions for how to improve it. Keep a consistent bedtime, wake up at the same time and go to bed at the same time, even on weekends. Turn off bright screens about an hour before bedtime to help your body to wind down. Make your bedroom cool, quiet, and dark. And if your mind tends to race at night like mine does, try a calming routine like a gentle stretching, maybe some breath work, or even a short meditation. Stretching raises the serotonin level in your body, which helps you to feel calm and peaceful. Breath work like belly breathing or box breathing can also help your body to settle down for the night. One of my personal favorite meditations is to focus on gratitude. I especially like doing a love and kindness meditation. I personally struggle to settle in at night and to get my mind to stop thinking. It keeps me up. I'm always thinking about something. So these are all things that I've personally done that have helped me to improve my own sleep. Keep in mind that better sleep doesn't just leave you feeling rested. It also gives your bones the time that they need to rebuild and to strengthen, so that tomorrow and the day after that, and for years in the future, your bones are stronger and healthier. It's worth putting forth the effort to get sleep right. Small, consistent steps really make a difference. That's the tortoise approach, and it's what builds stronger bones over time. When I think about my client who improved her bone density by 9% without medications, I feel inspired by how powerful simple, consistent habits are. She didn't do anything extreme. She simply showed up for herself day after day with resistance bands, light weights, and nourishing foods, and her bones responded. That means that there is hope for you too. You don't need to have a perfect plan, and you don't need to do everything all at once. What matters is that you get started and that you keep going once you start. Over time, your small, steady steps will actually add up to something much larger. And if you fall off the bandwagon, you just get going again and again. You get going enough times, and pretty soon you have consistency. So if this story inspired you, please share it with someone else who could benefit from this information. And if you'd like even more support, I would love to help you to take the next step in your bone building journey. Please check out the resources that I've linked below. Whether that's my bone building community membership that's focused on exercise, doing one-on-one coaching, or doing an independent course, I also have free guides that can help you to get started today. Stronger bones are built one small choice at a time. You can do this. And on that note, I look forward to seeing you in the next video.